What if, in a single unplanned moment, everything about how the world sees you changes? If you wake up one day and realize you've crossed an invisible threshold, stepping into the rare air of a high-value man, not by slow evolution, not by deliberate strategy, but suddenly, like a switch flipped in the dark. Imagine it clearly. One morning, the mirror doesn't look different, but people do. Eyes linger longer, voices shift when speaking to you, and the atmosphere seems to bend around your presence, as if the universe itself has recalibrated its expectations. And in that instant of confusion and quiet power, you feel the weight of a transformation you never asked for, but now must carry. But what does it actually mean to become a high-value man overnight? What if we dissect this phenomenon, strip away the cliches, and study it as if it were a sudden mutation in human social physics? First, understand the scenario. A high-value man isn't just about money or muscle. It's a shift in perceived competence, confidence, scarcity, and internal discipline. An alignment of traits the cultures throughout history have rewarded, feared, or followed. And if this shift hits you without warning, the world responds immediately. Your voice carries more gravity. Your decisions echo louder. People project expectations onto you. Some admire, some envy, some quietly test, but all react. To grasp the magnitude, we step into the main element of change. Value, a force invisible yet powerful, rooted in psychology, biology, and centuries of social hierarchy. High value is a blend of measurable traits: competence, emotional stability, independence, strategic thinking, and intangible signals like posture, eye contact, presence under pressure. Nature, similar transformations occur suddenly in animals that rise in rank due to the fall of an alpha. In history, men vaulted into power overnight through fortune, battlefield victories, or political twists. In science, systems shift drastically when a threshold is crossed, triggering an abrupt reorganization of everything around them. Your sudden rise mirrors these patterns exactly, and cause follows effect in an unbreakable sequence. Step 1. Your social environment recalculates. Friends begin to treat you differently, some with respect, some with discomfort. People who once overlooked you now study your choices, searching for clues. Step 2. Opportunities appear as if from nowhere, because perceived value acts like gravity, pulling chances, invitations, and alliances into your orbit. Step 3. Relationships change. Some connections strengthen as people feel inspired or protected. Others fracture as insecurity, jealousy, or dependence is exposed. Step 4. Pressure increases. High value attracts expectation. Your mistakes gain consequences. Your silence gains meaning. Your presence shapes the emotional temperature of any room you enter. Step 5. Internally, your mind must adapt quickly, because if your identity doesn't grow to match the new perception, the imbalance creates cracks. Imposter syndrome, fear of loss, or the temptation to abuse newfound influence. But here's the truth anchored in psychology and human behavior. Sudden elevation forces a man to confront his weaknesses faster than slow growth ever could. It exposes unresolved insecurities, magnifies strengths, and accelerates self-awareness. Historically, those who adapted became leaders. Those who collapsed under the weight became cautionary tales. And if today you were thrust into the role of a high-value man, reality would unfold the same way, dramatically, inevitably, step by step. Because the world responds not to who you believe you are, but to who you appear to be when competence meets confidence in the right moment. In the end, the real question is not what happens when you suddenly become a high-value man. It's what happens next, when the world expects consistency, strength, and clarity from you every single day. And so we're left with a final thought. If this transformation arrived for you tomorrow morning, would you be ready to hold on to it? Or would it slip away just as quickly as it came?